Good morning, student. Welcome to digital class of education. We'll continue with chapter 7 and the topic name is India Constitution and Education or Education in Indian Constitution. Now, introduction. What is Constitution? Now, we all know that India is a democratic country. This democratic nation is governed by the rules of written constitution. Administration is run by elected people representative. So on in a constitutional government, the ruler are subjected to fixed law. The present Constitution of India has been effective from the 26th January 1950. The Constitution is not simply an administrative document. It has got replication of past culture and future aspiration. The Constitution of India is a unique document. It has aspiration. Okay, well written and one of the best social documents of the world. At the very outset, the Constitution present before the oath for developing Indian state and society on the basis of justice, equality, liberty, and fraternity. Person who framed the Constitution believed that building a nation is not possible by straightening the administrative system only. So, a total reflection of the nation's standard point education can be in the Constitution of India. So, these are the basic nature and definition of Constitution. Now, what are the goals of the Constitution? The goals or indicator of the good social equality are the presence of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity in the administrative setup. Now, first, training the citizen. Okay. Next is inculcation of social and moral values in the citizen. Achieving social and national integration, providing education for all, equalizing educational opportunity, achieving socio-cultural development, achieving the modernization of Indian society, and achieving human resource development. These are the goal and aims of the Indian Constitution. So now in this topic we will discuss about the article of Indian Constitution which tell us about the educational right of India system. Okay, now first there is article 41. Now article 41 of this constitution state that right to work, to education, and to public assistance in certain cases. This means that the Indian Constitution in its directive principle has sanctioned that the right of every Indian citizen for receiving education. The state shall, within the limit of its economic capacity, make effective provision for securing the right to work or to education. During the British period, some special class of people had access to education. The old system was changed and right to receive education was extended to all the citizens of India for equality and justice. This is Article 41 of the Indian Constitution. Now next is Article 45. Now this article, the minimum responsibility that has to be undertaken by the state of education of its people has been indicated in this article. Now in this article, the state shall endeavour to provide within a period of 10 years from the commencement of the constitution free and compulsory education for all children until they complete the age of 14 years. Means all the children will receive free and compulsory education from the Indian Constitution, and from the Indian Constitution until the age of 14 they are free. Like in the government school they are giving free education to all. At the age of 14 they get the education. Okay, in this case the word state refer to central and the state level administration organization. Means the state or the central government will organize the education. Okay, after that Article 46. Now education of the weaker class rest on the state. Now according to the directive of the clause 46, the state shall promote with special the education and economic interests of the weaker section of the people. Those who are the weaker section of the society means those who are poor people. The state will take the responsibility of them to give education, and in particular scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, and shall protect them from social injustice and all forms of exploitation. And it is the duty of the state government to protect them and give the preference in the education and in each and every field, so that they are able to come and gain a special place in the society, and they will also have the right to equality in all the fields. Next is Article 17, abolition of untouchability. Untouchability is abolished, and its practice in any form is for if in some place there is a practice of untouchability, then there will be a punishment over there. Okay, it is forbidden. The enforcement of any disability rising out the untouchability shall be an offense. It is an offense punishable in accordance with this law. Okay, it has been stated that there should be no place for untouchability either in school or in work office. Okay, a special arrangement for education for weaker section of the people should be arranged and should be made at school. So abolition of untouchability should be removed from the school. If any school is doing all these things, so they will get punished, okay, from the state, from the government. Next is Article 15. Now Article 15 of the Indian Constitution prevent the state from discriminating against people based on caste, creed, sex, religion or place of birth. Okay, all the people are equal in the eye of the Constitution, and wherever they want to do job in any part of them, they can do it from their belong to any religion, sex, caste, creed. Okay, so they are able to do the job. Next is a right to equality is a fundamental right guaranteed by the condition of the India to the citizen of the country. It is so all are given equal salary, equal amount of right. So there should be no discriminate in this thing. Now Article 15 has 5 more clauses that empower the state, that give the power to the state to propagating the right to equality. And caste system and discriminating has a rich. Okay, so this is Article 15 of the Indian Constitution. Now Article 28. Now in Article 28, the role of the state in religious education has been delineated. Means no religious education should be provided. All the student or all the schools should provide a basic education. Okay, no religious instruction should be provided, and no one will force you to, or no one will force anybody to accept the religion. And all the students are invited in every school belonging to whatever religion. Okay, so it has been stated no religious instruction should be provided, which is wholly maintained by the state fund. Now Article 30 in the Constitution of the state has been empowered to provide granting it to school. In the clause 30 of the Constitution, it has been said all minority, whether based on religious or language, shall have the right to establish and administration educational of their children. All the minority people have all the power to establish their educational institution, and the state shall not, in granting aid to educational institution, discriminate against any educational institution on the ground that is under the management of the minority, whether based on religion or language, and the state shall not be interfered in all this matter. Now Article 350A, it shall be the endeavour of every state to provide adequate facility for instruction, to provide in the mother tongue at the primary stage of education to children belonging to linguistic minority groups, and mother tongue should be the main medium of instruction in the primary stage. Okay, and after that the president may issue such direction to any state as and consider necessary for proper securing the provision of such facility, and it is depend upon the government of the state if they will provide necessary instruction, then the medium of instruction should be according to that. Now Article 351 Directive for development of of the Hindi language. In Indian constitution, Hindi has been considered as the national language, so it has been said that it is a special responsibility of the center to develop the national language like Hindi, so it may be served as a medium of instruction for all element of the composite of culture. To promote the Indian culture, Hindi should be the medium of instruction. After that, by drawing whatever necessary or desirable for its vocabulary, primary on Sanskrit and secondarily on the other language. Means in primary stage, Hindi should be taught in each and every school. Now, conclusion: government is the largest provider of elementary education in the country. Means government of India has the responsibility to promote the elementary education to all the people of the society belonging to every section, okay, until the age of 14. This is the responsibility of the government, and they are providing all these facilities. So this topic is completed. I have given you some question, so please do all this work and send me those work in the form of images in the given email ID. Okay, if you have any problem, any doubt or queries, you can mail me at this email ID. I hope you understand it. Thank you.